Jackie Chan is known as the greatest action hero in the film industry, but this hero started his career as an extra who just gets money for being hit by the hero. He also gets several injuries to his entire body, and also he has a steel plate inside his skull. He also has his private plane with his dragon logo. Are you interested in knowing these details? If yes, then stay connected because we are going to talk about some of crazy facts about your favorite action hero, Jackie Chan. Welcome back to our channel, Things You Can't Imagine, guys. Number 1. Before started acting. As Jackie belongs to China, he was born in Hong Kong of China on 7 April 1954. His father was a soldier of the Chinese army. But when Jackie grew up, his father told him that he was a secret agent in the Chinese agency. His mother, Lily Chen, was a drug dealer and a gangster. What a perfect couple. Due to this, Jackie grew up in a unique environment that a few kids can enjoy. He also has a real name, Chong Kong Sang. He was very energetic since his childhood, which gave him a unique name, Popo. In Chinese, it means a fast-moving bomb. Number 2. Child actor. He was not a good student since his childhood. His parents admitted him to a Hong Kong school, and Jackie failed in the first class and left the school. He learned that he is made for acting, and without losing time, he took admission to Peking Opera School. He learned acting as well as karate, judo, taekwondo, and jeet kune do for next 10 years. Number 3. Moved to Australia. He learned martial arts very well and also got a black belt for this progress. After which, he moved to Australia where his dad was already doing his job for a living. He got admission in Dixon College. For his expenses, he also started working as a laborer there. Because his real name was lengthy and difficult to pronounce, his colleagues started calling him Jackie. That's become his stage name after beginning his acting. Net worth. Due to his struggle and work in the film industry, Jackie has a net worth of $350 million. But did you know he generated billions of dollars from his films? Because he could not study well, he is opening free school for kids in the whole world, due to which he also called the most charitable man in the Hollywood industry. Number 4. Work with Bruce Lee. As he started learning acting so early, he started his acting career as a child actor at the age of 5. His first film was released in 1962 named Big and Little Wong Tin Bar. Then he played several side roles in different movies. In 1973, Jackie got his first job as a stuntman in a movie. This movie is also famous due to another hero named Bruce Lee. As I said earlier, he was an extra in this movie. He also got hit by the famous action star Bruce Lee. During the fighting scene, Bruce Lee also hit him seriously with a rod. Jackie also discussed this scene in an interview. He said, "My face was injured due to this scene and Bruce Lee apologized me." Well, if you are also a fan of Bruce Lee, then you can comment down below. Number 5. His first lead role. After giving his best in Enter the Dragon as an extra, Jackie got his first movie with his lead role. He worked in this movie as 17 named Little Tiger of Canton. This film was flopped and disliked by the fans, and he got a big failure at the start of his career. Then he got another chance when an American producer, Willie Chan, inspired from his action stunts and offered him a role in his production. Unfortunately, this film also flopped and Jackie again countered a failure. Jackie's first success was working in The Snake in the Eagle's Shadow. He got his recognition in the industry after this film. The most inspiring thing is this: Jackie worked as cameraman and stuntman as well in this movie. Jackie is the only person who introduced the action comedy genre to the film industry. You can enjoy this in Jackie's any movie. Other businesses. Jackie also has some other businesses that make himself a millionaire. He also has a movie production company with his partner Willie Chen named JCE Movie Limited. Jackie is also the owner of Jackie Chan Theatre International, which is a whole network in the world. He also invested in clothes and opened a clothing brand. Jackie also gets an enormous amount from Jackie Kitchen, which is a chain of hotels in China. Number 6. Relation with Willie Chan. After the success of Snake in the Eagle's Shadow, the film producer Willie became his best friend and manager. These friends then introduced back-to-back hit movies and also won several awards for their excellent performance. Did you know that in his entire career, Jackie worked in 130 films? Do you know Jackie dubbed his Chinese movies into English and his English movies into Chinese language by himself? Number 7. Love and Family. Jackie met his only love during a film shooting, whom we know as John Linier. He fell in love with her at first sight. Then, in 1982, Jackie called her to meet him in Los Angeles, where they secretly married each other. Now this marriage has crossed 40 years and Jackie also has a son from his marriage named JC Chan. But JC is a failed person in the world of acting. He is 38 years old and has been arrested many times due to drugs. Jackie also said that if my son could not prove himself, then I will give all my money to charity. Number 8. First world record. Jackie has an excellent habit that makes him unique. He does not depend on others and does most of his work by himself. This habit also helped him to win the world record of most credit-taking personality. In 2015, he managed to get his first world record by doing 15 different tasks in his Chinese Zodiacs movie, in which he worked as a writer, director, lead actor, producer, executive producer, cinematographer, and many others. The whole is a result of Jackie's struggle. This $26 million budget movie earned a revenue of $171 million. Can you believe this? Number 9. Jackie's Stuntman Company. He also has another world record for doing most action stunts. He also has his own stuntman company that provides dangerous stuntmen for film productions. This company is named Jackie Chan Association. Jackie trained all of this crew by himself and these stuntmen can do anything. Due to their job, every company refuses to give them an insurance. If anything happens to these stuntmen, Jackie took care of their family. Number 10. Languages. As he is a master in Kung Fu and his movies are watched worldwide, still Jackie learns at this stage. This is Jackie's key to success. This fact may shock you because Jackie knows 7 different languages and still he is learning more. These languages include Cantonese, Mandarin, English, German, Korean, Japanese, and American Sign Language. How many languages can you speak? Tell us in the comments. Number 11. Singing career. Jackie has already provided himself in action. Now, he is also working as a singer. He had released his 20 albums which you can find in the English and Japanese languages. Number 12. Security. In the ending decade of 90s, Jackie had become a well-recognized personality in China, but he was tortured by gangsters and got death threats for money. Several also tried to do so, but Jackie saved his life. After being tortured, Jackie started carrying hand grenades with himself for his protection. Can you imagine how dangerous it is?
So that's a wrap on today's video. We will catch you in the next one. But you can subscribe to our channel or follow us on Facebook to watch more content like this.
In this movie, we have discussed some amazing facts about Jackie Chan's life. But if you want to watch an interesting video about Tom Cruise, then click on the right side. And if you want to know what are some crazy expensive things that The Rock owns, then you can click on the left side. I will catch you in the next one.